Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's me again, your G. So yun na nga guys, for today's video, I'll be sharing with you my living expenses and how I was able to manage it. And if you're interested with that, keep on watching. In sharing my living expenses, guys, it is pretty related to what I have shared with my previous video. So if you haven't watched my video, what to do after you arrive here in Canada, in which I will put the link above here, watch it first so you would know what to do the things and expect here in Canada, and you can relate as well to what information that I'm sharing. First one in my list of living expenses is the rental fee or the housing rental. So right now, guys, I'm happy to share with you that we just moved into a real house. Aww. So we are not anymore in the cashman or the staff residence of where I'm currently working in. So I might do a house tour of this place, so stay tuned for that. But going back to the topic, the housing rental ranges from $800 to $1,200, and it doesn't include the utilities or the Wi-Fi. But if you're looking for a room rentals, it ranges from $450 to $500, and that includes all the utilities, Wi-Fi, some furnitures and equipments. But take note for that, guys, that is only for a single room with a shared kitchen and a bathroom. It still really depends on the person or the owner that you negotiate with. Sometimes there are rooms that have a separate kitchen for you or a bathroom for you, which is way better if you find one. And there are owners or landlords that once they know that you're looking for a house or for a room to stay, the price for it changes. They are more considerate to international students living with their family or with their spouse or common partners, as well as with their kid. Experience of looking when we arrived here last year, it was really hard to find a house that will only charge you for the whole rental fee and just divided it then with the people or group that you will be living in. It wasn't easy to find one that only few realtors or owners do understand the situation that we are looking for a house that we could afford and at the same time that we could save, right? That's why I'm telling you guys that you need to find as early as you can or as soon as possible a house before you arrive here so that you could negotiate with the owner or the realtors the price and discuss as well what are the inclusions and what are not. So in this place, we pay $875 per month, and that comes with Wi-Fi, but utilities are not included. The good thing of living and sharing with the people or group that you know very well is that you could share the fees. So if we do the math, there's 5 of us living here, we are paying each $175 per month. And about the utilities, the owner agreed that we could divide it then by 7, including them. If ever that I got an information about our utilities costs, I will let you know, and I might comment or edit out in my description. But based from the people that I have met and I have talked to, in summer, the electricity is not that expensive, but in winter, you need to expect that it's gonna be high or it will increase because of one reason is you're using heater. We need that. We need to keep ourselves warm, guys, right? And another thing for the water bill, I think water bill is fine. It's not that too expensive when you receive the bill. That's what I heard from them. But in summer, you have to expect, or you might need to expect, that it will increase because of the usage of water, because we shower a lot, right? So that's the thing. So the next in my list, guys, is the phone bill. You need to find a network that has a wide range of coverage, of course. There are a lot of affordable plans in the market that you just got to be wise in choosing. So you have to expect that if it's affordable, meaning there are services that are not present in your choice of plan compared to the high-end mobile data plans. Plus, I have to pay the NB Gov 911 fee, which costs 53 cents. So the total billing that I'm paying for my bill is $25.53 plus tax, so roughly around $30 or 29 $130 something, because plus 15% HST. So I chose the Bell Network, and I have this plan, the BYOD, or the Bring Your Own Device plan, for $25. That comes with 50 texts to Canada, 150 anytime local minutes, unlimited text and call from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. only. So you might be noticing, guys, that why my plan doesn't come with that. So at this moment, I don't need it yet. And if ever that I added that on my plan, it will be costly for me because data plans here are expensive. Unless I badly need it, like for GPS, and if ever I could get a car already, then why not change my plan, right? To something that I could afford. Alright. But if you're looking for an unlimited call, text, and data, that plan ranges from $55 to $80 to $90 monthly plus tax. It still really depends on how many gigabytes you're taking or you're having, but I heard data drains quickly. Although it really still depends on your usage, but 2 gigabytes of data goes away real quick. That's it. So next is food expenses. So it is really better if you share your grocery expenses with a group, because it just saves you a lot of money. So there are pros and cons of buying food by yourself only or sharing with the group, but we're not going to discuss it further than that. So since there's 5 of us here living, we share a monthly food expense, like ranging from $50 to $70 monthly. If ever that I wanted something, something that I crave for, I keep an extra like $15 to $30. So that's roughly like around $100 for food expense. So good thing is we register and we're part of the St. Andrews Open Door program, in which we receive a $100 value gift card that we could use for grocery. The organization are very helpful, guys, and the gift card really save us a lot from our food expenses, that I wanted you to actually register and take advantage of it if you're gonna be here in St. Andrews. You just have to be in exchange of the goodwill that they're providing you, you have to participate in the events that they're organizing or donate as well in the organization. It's free, and you just have to keep the receipts with you and submit it when they ask for it. I think I have mentioned it before, guys, in my independent blog. So if you haven't watched it, watch it now, guys, after this, okay? After all, food expenses still depend on how you spend. So you might want to ask about my transportation expenses. Well, here in St. Andrews, there's none, so that's... But you have to save or make a budget for your transportation expenses if you'll be living in places where buses, Uber rides, taxis are available, like in St. John, Moncton, Fredericton, Miramichi. Well, obviously, it's much more cheaper if you go for a bus rather than riding in an Uber or taxi. In riding a bus, you just have to be aware of the scheduled arrival and departures, because they exactly on time arrive and depart on what schedule it says, and you don't want to miss it, right? So approximately the daily rate fare for a bus ranges from $2 to $3, and there is a monthly pass, a senior and student rate pass, so you might take advantage of that. So I don't know much about the buses in other places, but I heard about the Kojak Transpo is the urban transit service in the city of Moncton, operating not just in Moncton but in Deep and in the Riverview as well. So the fares are really reasonable, with daily rates, monthly pass, discounted rates for students and seniors. And I will link the website in the description. I haven't visited the Moncton yet, so once I get there, I will definitely share the experience, guys. So next is the most anticipated. So it's my work experience, or my work here, and how much I get and save if I really save. So as an international student, you might already know or aware of the 20 hours per week rule. Working more than 20 hours per week is a violation of your study permit conditions. So no, guys. don't go beyond 20 hours, okay? So let's say your job offers you $12 per hour. By the way, guys, the minimum wage here in New Brunswick is $11.75 per hour. So if I'm earning $12 per hour for 40 hours, that's equivalent of 2 weeks, I'm getting $480. That's before taxes. So you get your salary bi-weekly or every 2 weeks. It depends on the employer or the business. They are the one who set the date when you get your paycheck. Yeah, regarding about your salary, expect that you're not going to get it in full since there is a tax deduction. There's like a Canadian pension plan, in employment insurance, and federal tax deductions. So I'm no mathematician, guys. I don't know how much or how they deduct the taxes from your salary. But if you're earning less, you get less tax deduction, that's for sure. But if you're earning more, then that's a bigger deduction. But there are companies or employers have this PAC or the VAC pay or vacation pay that will be added to your salary. Like in my current employer, we are receiving 4% additional pay from what we earn from our working hours. So right now, guys, I have this whiteboard to calculate for you the earnings or how much I earn from working in 20 hours. I just borrowed this from my friend, Abisanyo. So check her channel, guys, right here. Yeah. So subscribe din kayo. It's like accounting that we're doing. If I'm getting an hour of $12 and times 40 hours, it's 40 hours. For working for 2 weeks, I'm only getting $480. Times the 4% vacation pay, I'm getting 19 and 20 cents, I believe. So that's going to be a total of 499.2. This is before tax. So if there's a tax, you might be expecting, like for EI minus CPP minus federal tax, you might be getting ranging from $350 to $400 for your salary. You still have to pay your expenses and other fees or bills like phone bill, food expense, housing rental, tuition fee, and other miscellaneous fee. So imagine, guys, all the earnings that I got just go for this expenses that I have. That's why I didn't actually get any savings. And I was only able to save money during the summer break that we have because I really work possible, and I work 2 jobs just to get the amount that I needed to pay for this coming term, which is this fall term, and for next term as well, which is the winter term. So this is the reality, guys. That's why I advise you, if you can, to pay for your tuition like ahead of time, like the 1-year tuition fee, so you don't have to experience the struggle that I went through in paying in all of this expenses. And yun, mahirap siya, guys. So again, it's all in how you spend your money nga talaga. Tinagalog ko na. So, yun nga, guys. If ever you'll be working in hotel industry or in food and beverage, that's good. Because if you're in serving positions or in housekeeping, being a room attendant, you'll get extra cash because there's tip. I think that's one reason why I was able to overcome the stress in paying the fees. Aside from hours, you earn as well a credit card tips and a cash tip. Although those tips are taxable, but you're earning extra from it, which is great. So I work in different areas or different department in a hotel, like in front desk, food and beverage, or in housekeeping, just to get or for So I work in different areas or departments in a hotel, like in front desk, in food and beverage, and in housekeeping, just to get or fulfill the 20 hours per week. But you have to expect, guys, that in slow business during like in winter, you'll not be able to get the 20 hours per week. So with that case, you need to be wise in spending and keep track of your expenses if possible. So in your scheduled break, guys, like for mine, winter, March break, and summer break, those are your time to work full-time and able to save and earn money for your future expenses, like for your tuition fees and other things. And that's guaranteed, guys. Again, it's a matter of how you use your money wisely. So with the guidance and grace of the Lord, I was able to pay my tuition fees, other miscellaneous fees from the earnings that I got from working only, guys. I thought at first that I will not be able to make it or be able to pay my fees because it's really hard, guys, to be honest with you. So far, I did it with my first year, and I just want you to keep moving and motivate yourself that you can if ever you'll be having the same journey I'm taking. Nothing is impossible, guys, and if it did work for me, it will work for you. It's just a law of attraction. I hope I was able to help and give you clarity a little bit. It's really challenging for me to record myself speaking in English. Loading. But if I missed something or you wanted to know, let me know what you think. Comment down below. I'll try my best to answer it for you. So I'll see you in my next video. Much for your time and watching, guys. With much love. Mwah.